This is a knackered old joystick from a 1981 Gauntlet arcade machine. We've got 4 of these and I'm going to restore them back to their original condition. These sticks have definitely seen better days, so the first thing we're going to do is get them apart and get them clean. Firstly, we need to remove these 4 long screws. This allows us to get to the switch selector and get further inside the joystick. Inside each of these joysticks are 2 metal pegs which need to be removed. I use an old star-shaped bit just to push the pin back into the plastic. Then I use an old drill bit to push the pin all the way through. That's the pin removed, then we can move the plastic bush from the end of the shaft. Time for some more tapping, and then using an old drill bit just to push the pin all the way out. The large plastic bush will now easily slide off the shaft. Now inside, we can see that the spring and the spring cap are not functioning, they're very unspringy. I'm going to get some spray cleaner in there and clean it up with a toothbrush and then clean it up with an old rag. It's going to be the same treatment for all the joystick housings. With all the crud removed, now it's as good as new. All the parts are clean and tidy, apart from the joystick staff, which has seen better days. Luckily, we've got some new old stock. Right, let's get this all put back together. We're going to take our new old stock Atari joystick. We're going to put the disc in place first, then we're going to put the spring on and the cap over the top. Yay, now that is nice and springy. Make sure to lubricate all your parts as they go together, and then you can slot the shaft back into its housing. The big plastic bush goes on, making sure that the hole's in alignment for the peg. We'll get that tapped back in, and then we'll do the same with the small plastic bush. We can now slide on the bottom housing, making sure everything's in alignment. So that's the switch selector going back on, and then the housing and the 4 screws over the top. Checking the joystick, it feels good but not perfect. If you readjust the screws on the base, it will stop the joystick from sticking and it'll make it return to the center every time. Well, that's brilliant, all done. 1 working Gauntlet joystick. Now we'll just repeat that another 3 times. Thanks for watching.